What's up guys, my name is Boise and today I'll be sharing with you 10 things you thought were true, but they are actually not true. They were lies. They were lies all along. Alright, let me stop. Before we get into that though, I just want to say a big thank you to everyone who has been subscribing, you've been liking, you've been commenting, you've been sharing, and I see you and I appreciate you because if you weren't here, I would not be doing this. But thank you. Thank you for being here. Enough of the jibber jabbering. Let's get into the... Wait, is jibber jabbering even a word? I don't know. Or an expression. Let's get into the video. Here are 10 things you thought were true. Bats are blind. Contrary to popular belief and famous sayings like, as blind as a bat, these nocturnal creatures are not actually blind. In fact, they can see quite well, and some people even believe they can see up to 3 times better than human beings. Most bats have advanced hearing that give them a form of vision in the dark known as echolocation, but this does not require them to have bad eyes. Bats actually rely on their good hearing to find food in the dark of night and their good eyes to find food during the light of day. Bananas grow on trees. Up until I started the script for this video, I had no idea that banana trees are not actually trees. While the banana plant is traditionally called a banana tree, it's actually a herb that is distantly related to ginger since the plant has a succulent tree stem instead of a wooden one. You know, I kind of feel bamboozled and tricked by nature. The sun is one color. Many of us believe that the sun is either yellow, red, or orange. You're not wrong, but you're not right either. It is a common misconception that the sun is only one of these colors. But in reality, the sun is essentially all colors mixed together, which appear to our eyes as white. The other short wavelength colors like green, blue, and violet become scattered by the atmosphere, which is what makes the sky look blue during the day. You need to drink at least 8 glasses of water every day. The amount of water you need daily depends on several different factors, like your overall health, your activity levels, and where you live. No single number applies to humans across the board. Some people may be perfectly hydrated with fewer than 8 glasses and others might need more. So if you're struggling to get your 8th glass of water every day, don't feel bad. Bulls get angry when they see the color red. According to the American Science Guide, bulls, like other cattle, are red-green colorblind. What actually triggers the bull's anger is the movement of the cape. Not because the cape is red, they cannot tell the difference in color. Your hair and fingernails continue to grow after you die. Now, it's true that a person's hair and nails may appear longer after death, but according to the University of Arkansas for Medical Sciences, that's only because the skin around a person's nails and hair retracts over time due to dehydration of the body, not because their hair and nails are actually growing. That would be weird. Camels store water in their humps. These desert-dwelling creatures don't store water in their humps. However, they do rely on their hump as a storage facility for up to 80 pounds of fat, and this is according to National Geographic. When needed, the camel can break down that fat into nutrients or water, making the myth about the hump full of water somewhat rooted in fact, but not entirely true. You can catch up on sleep. One of the most common sleep myths is thinking that we can function with little sleep for a while, then, catch up in the long run. But your body does not really work that way. Your body needs consistency, and the less sleep you get, the more you disrupt your hormonal balances. When you don't sleep enough, your body assumes that some sort of trauma must be going on, and that's the reason you're awake when you really should be sleeping. You need an alarm clock. It turns out, alarm clocks should not dictate the amount of rest you get. Someone who is getting just the right amount of sleep usually wakes up without needing any assistance. An alarm clock is an artificial and potentially damaging contrivance. If you're awoken by an alarm clock, you haven't gotten enough sleep. You can solve this problem by moving your bedtime earlier and waking up refreshed on your own. Fortune cookies originated in China. The National Museum of American History points out that the creator of the fortune cookie was a Japanese immigrant who ran a confectionery store in Northern California. When the Japanese Americans were sent to internment camps during World War II, Chinese Americans took over the fortune cookie industry, and that's why you see so many of these treats in Chinese restaurants today. Alright guys, that's it for this week's video. If you like this kind of content, be sure to let me know in the comment section. Remember to follow me on the other social media platforms like TikTok, Instagram. I do not use Facebook. Sometimes I use Twitter, so you can follow me there if you want to follow me there. Remember, I'm not peer pressuring you, but subscribe, please. Until next time, walk good. Alright guys, that's it for today's video. If you like this kind of comment, goodness, I'm here, get it together. Alright guys, that was it for this week's video. If you like this kind of comment,